Hey guys, Holiday Master here, and I'm finally back. I've been gone for almost a week and a half. Well, I've been here, but I've been so busy, I've not been able to do anything. So, it's like a week after 4th of July, my 4th of July stuff's still out. I gotta take it down. I'm trying to make YouTube videos. I've been working my butt off. So, adulting life. Gotta love it. Anyway, um, so I left off with taking this bin of stuff because I was making that Santa, which I still want to do an actual video on. So I got a video of the Santa coming soon. I did one of the unicorn. This video is going to be of the Tigger, Snowman Tigger. I flex sealed him. If you guys remember, I used to have 2 fans on him because of how thin he was getting. Now he inflates with 1, and it's the original fan. So I want to explain something. This is the Gemmy 2004 7-foot tall inflatable Snowman Tigger. I got this off Isaiah in a trade we did years ago, along with the Grinch and that 4-foot snow globe. But yeah, so when Isaiah gave it to me, it inflated, but his head leaned, and I realized it was the lights pulling. So that was no big deal. But a few years later, the hat was completely see-through, and it's right around the time I started, you know, kind of like experimenting with sealants, and paint was my first option, which don't do paint. It looks like this. It looks like crap. But thankfully I only did the top of his hat, nowhere else, just the top of his hat. So when he's inflated, you can't really see it. This thing got hit hard last year. The back of it was ripped open like 1.5 feet by ice. And I have flex taped it because the thread was too thin to sew. It would have just ripped. So I did that. And then, like I said, I finally got around to flex sealing it. I flipped him inside out to flex seal him, and I'm happy I did because it looks absolutely amazing. You know, that's the thing. People, you know, don't like the idea of flex sealing an inflatable. Don't get me wrong. I can see why. And I really understand and respect why. But like I said, if you do it right and you take the time and the effort, you can actually do it pretty well. And this is hopefully is an example of it, along with some of my other stuff I've done. So, I really don't have much else to say. I don't have a box. Isaiah's, I want to say it maybe his dad or him told me that the box got water damage, so they threw it out. Again, that was years ago. So, yeah, I guess without further ado, I will inflate it. See, the one thing about these characters, like the Grinch, SpongeBob, Winnie the Pooh is like this, and Tigger, the fans don't snap in place. The legs kind of just do whatever. So I'm going to hold the base down because it lifts up. And the plate's so good now it actually lifts like off the ground. So anything I hate about this little cubby with inflatables, they get caught on my bed a lot. See, another thing that sucks is that light is like right, it hangs from here, but it needs brought up a little bit because it gets caught on the inside, and it wants to hold the head down, but really it should be like this. So, I think the only thing I haven't done was sewn this hand like this again, but that really doesn't bother me. So, yeah, there it is. I'm going to do this, well, let me back up a little bit. So there it is. I don't know if you guys remember, but before he wanted to lean back, his tail had a hole in it for a second fan. I've sewn that up. Like I said, his feet, it's hard to tell, but like here used to just sit on top of the fan, but now it actually lifts up. Like you can see his feet are lifted here. Now, like most Flex Seal spots, or jobs, I mean, there are spots that you will not fully seal, but there's 2 different coats on it, and there's no air coming out. So you can see it in some spots, but there's no air coming out. Kind of like his button. I only got half of his button, but it's not thin, but you can see it. Yeah, I mean, I did the whole thing. When I flipped it inside out, it was kind of funny because the buttons actually popped out first, then the candy cane slowly popped out, and then I had his tail tucked in too, because the tail's not thin, so I don't want to Flex Seal it. It popped out as well. So, I mean, I'm happy with this turnout. I mean, he stands up now. I mean, his head lifts up and everything. The only big spot I missed was right there, which actually isn't even a big spot, but so yeah, let me know what you guys and gals think. There it is in the dark. You really can't tell. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.